What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Dude Ranch DIY. My name is Jake. Today we are starting out the video down here in the basement. We got a bunch of different things to do over the next couple days. Let me show you what they are. So I just got done last night diagnosing and fixing the ATV. It was having issues starting. Started out by attempting to replace the starter, then found out that in order to get the second of two bolts out from the starter, you had to remove the entire side plastics of the ATV, the transmission, the CVT cover, both the primary and secondary clutches, just to get out the second bolt that's down back in there. You can see the very top of the bolt poking out. That's the easy one. The other one is down below it. So that was a whole process. Ended up needing to buy a special clutch puller tool to pull the clutches. Got it out, replaced, went to try it out. No dice, wasn't working. So then I went ahead, ordered up a new starter solenoid, which is back up in there. Replaced that, fixed up some wiring, made it all nice. Still wasn't working. So at that point, I was pretty discouraged because within about a week, I had replaced a starter and a starter solenoid. Earlier, towards the end of the summer, around August, I actually bought a new ignition for this ATV because the old one was kind of crapped out. It was the original, and this is a 2006 ATV. So I'm futzing around, trying to get it all to work, seeing if I had anything wired wrong or, a negative to a positive or vice versa. And I'm going and I'm trying to test it, and this is what the ATV is doing. Which would lead me to believe that maybe the battery wasn't, fully charged or the alternator wasn't working. Tested both those with the multimeter. They all checked out. Tested it out a little bit more, and I go like this. Show you again. See if you can tell the difference. Starts right up. I'll do it a third time, just for you guys to see. So what I discovered was that if you turn this key all the way till it stops, it doesn't start. If you turn it just a little bit, it fires right up. So lo and behold, I think I needlessly replaced both the starter and the starter solenoid. So needless to say, the two new ones are in the ATV, and I held on to the old ones just in case these new Amazon knockoff ones crap out. But because the ATV was down for the count, as you can see, I have burned through all of the firewood in the IBC tote here in the basement. So that is the first thing we got to take care of today. Actually, I lied. It's not the first thing. The first thing we got to do is oil up the two Max Flow air filters that I have here for the 500i. Went through, cleaned everything up. I got my UNI foam filter oil. We're going to get those puppies oiled up and ready for service. All right, got the ATV all loaded up. Let's head out to the Woodyard. For those of you wondering about all the cardboard here, well, we're having a baby, and Amazon is not doing us any favors with the amount of cardboard that they package all of their stuff in. The other thing that's not doing me any favors is the burn ban that is going on here in southwestern Connecticut. I think it's rained like once maybe in the last month and a half. So there is a red alert burn ban warning going on in effect in our area. So I do not want to contribute to the forest fires that have already been popping up throughout the state by burning this cardboard. What's up, Lou? What's going on, buddy? Hey, Gus. How you doing? What's up, big guy? What's up? Hello. Yes. You a good boy? Were you a good boy today? Were you a good boy today? Were you a good boy today, Gus? You happy to be outside? Also got to unload this IBC tote from the back of the truck. I did a delivery to the brewery that I bring wood to. It's great customer. They go through about 1 full tote a week and works out well. I bring them a fresh one, unload it with their forklift, dump it, and take back the empty. Looks like we got another load of oak. Shut the key off nice and gently. There we go. One more time for good measure. Beautiful. All right, looks like a pretty good load. He said it was standing dead oak. I would have to believe him just based on the bark falling off and stuff like that, and some of the fungus and stuff on the bark, but a lot of that'll probably just fall right off going through the box wedge. Not too many big knots. I see one knot right there. It's not too big of a deal. Some larger diameter stuff, we can use the Excavator with the Eastonmade 324 and the Baumalight Dipper Buddy, but you know, this will probably be for another day. I got too much going on today to start tackling this right now. All right, guys, Chris just showed up, so he's hopping in the excavator, gonna get that warmed up. And I lied. We are gonna start cutting today. I just fired up the mini skid, gotta bring in a fresh tote of firewood, keep the little lady happy and warm, and we'll get right to it. look like a traffic cone.
Thank you.
Good job.
Yeah. Good job to you as well.
Yeah, that was, guys, I know it got dark there, but we got not only the whole pile of logs that I had staged in front of the excavator cut up, but the entire load of oak. And I already even started splitting it. We got all the rounds piled up in front of the splitter here. We're actually gonna, looks like we're gonna have to make some room to even get into the splitter. I finally got this big horse stall mat down at the base. That way we just have, you know, going into the winter months, we have something nice, solid to walk on, you know, not compressed and frozen sawdust if it ever gets that cold. Chris came in here as I was swapping over to the Baumalight Dipper Buddy and the Eastonmade MS-324. He came in with the Baumalight mini skid steer, scraped all of the sawdust away. Where'd you dump that? In the dump trailer?
Yeah, so I didn't realize your dump trailer was on wheels. So when I went to go dump
trailers,
it in the back,
typically you find trailers on wheels.
Yeah, so I went to go dump it in the back and kind of push forward that pile so it didn't all spill out. And the whole trailer started moving with me. It freaked me out a little bit.
Yeah, I've done that like every time I go to do that. I forget that I don't have the wheels chalked. Yep. Probably should do that. But super productive afternoon here. Got a lot of this big stuff bucked up. I think we got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 logs left to cut up, but tomorrow's a new day. It's getting dark, and I got cornhole tonight, so we're gonna end it here.
lights on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the new guy's primary job here. So guys, this is Alex.
Nice to meet you guys.
We met Alex at our cornhole league. He is a fierce cornhole competitor. And he was looking for a little extra work, and I said, well, I got plenty of work here in the Woodyard. This is your second day here, and you had split wood before, but something tells me that it wasn't quite like this. Is that correct?
Definitely not as extreme as this, but you know, it's cool though.
This-
Definitely different.
This makes it a little easier probably than you thought, right?
Just a little.
Yeah, guys, so this is the second day Alex is here. He was running the Eastonmade, as you saw, and he was doing a great job. The first day he was here, kind of showed him the ropes, and today he just hopped right back in the operator seat. I got in the excavator. Chris obviously knows what to do. He was kind of like filling in all the blanks, but we got a, we put a big dent in that pile that Chris and I cut up yesterday. And we added quite a bit to it too with all the wood that I split up with the Eastonmade and the Dipper Buddy on the excavator here. So in total, guys, I think we made 8 totes this afternoon in about 3 hours, which is definitely more than I think Chris and I would have done by ourselves. Not to mention, we were able to keep up with all the cleanup. Chris was kind of getting involved in that, which normally would take me a whole extra afternoon.
Yeah. It's not so often that we have an extra set of hands, so I was just kind of feeling like, you know, what do I do?
Yeah.
But there's plenty to do. It's just a different groove to get into with that extra set of hands. So you just got to look around. Something will pop out.
Yeah, but, you know, at times there really wasn't much to do, but then you wait like 45 seconds and, oh, you got to go flatten out the toe, or something's jammed in the grizzly bars, or, oh, I can go clean this up. So guys, it's real nice having a third hand. Hopefully Alex will come back in the future. You want to do some more work?
Probably be here sooner than later. So.
All right, that's what we like to hear. So hopefully we can keep cranking out all this firewood before we have this baby, because I think my life is going to change pretty dramatically come the end of January.
Just
that's
a little bit.
Yeah. That's why we're doing this big push, but I just counted. We are up to 70 full totes. So that's over 20 totes that we did in the last like week, which is great. The weather's cooperating. It hasn't rained. It's still been pretty warm. So we're just going to keep cranking through the wood as fast as possible. So as always, guys, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Click that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Drop a comment down below. But for now, I'm Jake.
I'm Chris.
You got it. Most guys don't get it. This is Dude Ranch DIY. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you here next time.